Alright guys, hello, and welcome to a video about Gran Turismo 7. It's the best car game, I think, on the market right now. And really just because of realism. And I don't know, I mean, it's real in a lot of ways, mainly the physics. It just feels, it's fun to drive. And I've come under a little bit of a hobby in this game. And that is making cars that are basically like, I pick a cap limit, and then I make a ton of cars that fit that. Like this Beamer, for example. I did that with that one. But if you look in here, for example, at 700, like I would make 700 cars. This one's perfect 700, but here's a bunch of 700 cars. They're all pretty much 700. Oh, this one's not. That one might be able to tussle with my 700s. But yeah, I have a bunch of these cars. I mean, I'll make anything. Sometimes they won't really be that high, like this one, for example. And this one's fine, but it's a bit of a hobby, and I wanted to showcase what I think is the best under 700 car I've created, which is this Viper. Now listen to that sound. This car sounds really good on the track, but that's not the point. Originally, I was doing this for the Clubman Plus Cup, because if you go up here to event directory and all the way down to like almost the bottom, it's like right here somewhere, right here maybe, right here, yeah. You'll find these Clubman Cup Plus things, and they'll have like a specific cap that you have to build a good car for. And like my favorite one is the 700 cap. I don't like the 600 one because like there's a lot more imbalance. There's the 721 for like special route X, which I don't want to do, and it's also worth like nothing. Most of them are kind of whatever, but like the one at Fuji and Monza are the good ones. I specifically like doing the one at Monza just because it's a high-speed track. So it really shows that, make sure your car is high speed and has plenty of chicanes, but it's more interesting. It's also fun because they have rotating AIs. And one of the things that I really like doing in this mode is building a car that I think could be really good for this mode. And this Viper happened to be the best car I've ever made for this period. Not only does it destroy all these, but it's just better than all the other ones I've made. And I'm gonna drive it, so I can show you. I mean, this car is just really good. I'll show you what it can do, and then I'll show you what I did to it. Obviously, I weight reduced it. I overbuilt it because the art of this game mode of making good 700 and probably 600 cars too is overbuilding them and then power restricting them or ballasting them using things that would naturally limit the car to make it actually better. If you have an out of control crazy car that's super high that you modified, try using some power restrictors to make that output less, and your car will perform better at a lower class. I'm going to start trying that with certain cars I have. Though there are a couple that I'm not going to change because I feel like they're already as good as they can be. Or maybe they're not, but I want to see what they can become at the current threshold. This car honestly just feels a lot like a Group 3 car. It has that feel of a Group 3 car. Because these are kind of like in-betweens of Group 3s and 4s. Like, they're not quite as good as a Group 4 car, but they're not quite as slow as a Group 4. Now, the Amuse is winning this one. The good thing about this Viper is it's a big engine car. And big engine cars are really good for this mode, especially front engine rear-wheel drive cars, because you can pack any amount of wheel spin on the rear of the car. Well, you can just obliterate that, and I overpowered that turn. because I didn't want to sacrifice speed too much, or I guess I didn't need to. It's also a Dodge Viper, so it doesn't naturally handle the best. But anyways, this is like a 5-lap race, and I'm already pretty much beating the AMUs. It's got decent braking capabilities. I mean, like, I do think this could compete with Group 3 cars. Because I have some other cars that I do think can compete with Group 3 cars as well. And this is one of them. I have a C5 that I made. That one I power limited, but then it was like worse than this. But it's kind of like this car when I don't power limit it. And honestly, I think the rating system rated its CP too high. Because it's like, it's not as good as it says. Because you kind of have to sacrifice handling or speed, one or the other. And I tend to like prefer handling because that means I can actually like the Sora AI. Not Sora. I get that and Sophie confused, but it's Sophie AI. The Sophie AI has trouble kind of understanding how to drive certain cars that you make. Like, they'll just spin out. Like, there are certain cars they cannot handle driving. They'll just be like, I'm down the straights. And you're like, what the heck are you doing? Like, it's not that hard. Like, if the car doesn't have a good gear ratio, then the AI can't drive it. And it's kind of like, bro. But it's annoying because I don't really play this with anyone else because I don't really have very many friends that play this game. And I don't want to do online stuff, like the online battles or whatever, because, I don't know, I like just making cars, and so, and the AI are entertaining, because, you know, they make jumps on you and stuff, like, they're trying, they're real opponents, they don't feel as fake anymore. Like, the ones I'm going up against, these aren't so good, these are just regular AI, so they're not as fun to battle against. Because it feels more like you're battling against learning AI, which is actually it's just more human. And that's something I really like. Now, I don't know if I'll show the full race here. I might just throw these first 3 laps. But I kind of just want to talk about the car. I mean, this Viper's got that big V10 in it, so it makes up plenty of horsepower. And they have plenty of options for making this thing look more racy and also just making it better race-wise in general. I think there was like an update that was focused around this. I mean, I'm sure there was, because there's some other cars that also got customization, like the C4 Corvette, which I'll probably make a video on in the future because I made one that's really good and also it's kind of funny looking. But anyways, this Viper is incredibly good. Okay, that turn was poor. That was my fault though. This car is really good. Looks really good. Drives really good. Sounds really good. I mean, I just think it's the full package. I mean, I have better working cars, but this one looks pretty good. I like how it's kind of like an inverse of the original colors. And yeah, it's a pretty good looking car. Now this car looks really good around the track, and we're going to start talking about some of this car's statistics in a little bit. This is just a replay from Nürburgring, and I actually had a hard time. This car is not the best handling car, because I did want to focus on that. If I made it the best handling car, it wouldn't be the fastest car in this category. So I really feel like it was kind of a bit of a trade-off. And now we're going to pull up some of the statistics sheets. As you can see there, I'm going off the track. I got bumped out by the Ferrari. And yeah. And this is a quick look at the spreadsheet. Take a screenshot if you or pause if you want to see it. But you know, we're going to get back to the B-roll. And so this car's statistics, if you really just want to take an in-depth look at them there, you can, but I changed around the suspension. I lowered it, I think, potentially as low as possible, just 80 in the front and rear, so I don't know what that means. Of course, you want ballast in the back of the car, so I put 105 ballast at the very rear of the car, position 50, and also use the ECU to put the output adjustment to 78. The rear downforce is 320 and the front downforce is 125. And the natural frequency, I don't change, or I didn't change. I don't think it's different. And the car pushes 582 horsepower with the power restriction. It would push more without it. And it weighs, or it uses a max torque of 562.1 with a displacement of 8,196 cc. It weighs 2,991 pounds. And it has more weight in the rear versus the front, 44 to 56, front to rear. And other than that, I didn't change much of the other statistics. The top speed is set to 330, and I did not do anything with the power restrictor because kind of ECU works the same. And the initial torque is just default, so of course level 0 in the front and level 7 on the rear for the initial torque. And acceleration sensitivity is 20 on the rear, nothing on the front. Braking sensitivity, nothing on the front, 10 on the rear. And of course, since it's a rear-wheel drive car, there's 100% power in the rear. Of course, this is with racing hards. That's what I like to do all of these mod cars with. And I put a big supercharger on it. Not the biggest one. I don't think you could put the ultra high, but you could put the high RPM or high torque or whatever supercharger on there. So I did that, and I weight reduced it, maximized the weight reduction. Got like the racing exhaust, the transmission, and I don't know if I got the manifold or not. I don't know. But I also got like the intercooler and all that junk. I put the essentials because you really can't put too much on this car without it being over, like too far over. And the real art of making cars like this is the fact that you just, you know, overbuild them, underbuild them, and you see how they perform. And I'll make some more videos like this on other cars that I have in my arsenal, because I have a lot. I mean, you saw some of them in this replay, like the Alfa Romeo behind me is one of my favorite sounding cars in the whole game. It just sounds amazing. I don't know what it is about V6s when they're like low resistance mufflers, but they just sound amazing. And I guess I just want to show off more of them. So you'll be sure to see another video about this game in the future with regards to my 700 cars. I have some 600 cars, but not as many. I also have some 550s. I kind of just like making my cars. I don't really focus on collecting newer cars. I just collect old cars if they look cool, or I like them, or you know, I have like an emotional attachment to them. But other than that, I really don't collect too many of them. And so yeah, that'll be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. Just wanted to show this fun little work of art I made. See y'all in the next one. You can click off the video now if you don't want to continue watching this little last bit of the replay that I left in, but if you do feel like watching it, you can stick around till the end. Bye bye.